Concentration limits in margin accounts. What is concentration and why is it important to understand when using a margin account? A diversified portfolio is key to reducing risk when borrowing to invest in your BMO Investor Line margin account. However, some clients may choose to focus their investment strategy on only a few securities and accept the increased risk to their margin account. This is known as concentration. Concentration in a BMO Investor Line margin account is calculated every 5 minutes and occurs when two criteria are met. 1. The credit exposure of the margin account is at least $250,000, and 2. The overall loan value of the security is over 25% of the overall loan value of the portfolio. Let's go over a sample calculation to see how this works. Let's say you have $500,000 in stock ABC with a loan value of 70%, and you have $75,000 in stock XYZ with a loan value of 50%. The net cash debit for the account is $260,000, and there are no short positions in this account. We are looking to determine if stock ABC meets the concentration threshold based on the two criteria. Again, the first criteria was that the credit exposure of the margin account is at least $250,000. Credit exposure is simply the net debit cash plus the margin requirement for any short positions. Since there are no short positions in this example, the credit exposure is simply the net cash debit of $260,000. Since this is larger than $250,000, condition 1 is satisfied. The second criteria was that the overall loan value of the security is more than 25% of the overall loan value of the whole portfolio. For stock ABC, we have a $500,000 market value, and at a 70% loan value rate, we get a loan value of $350,000. For stock XYZ, we have a $75,000 market value, and at a 50% loan value rate, we get a loan value of $37,500. So the overall loan value of the portfolio is simply the sum of these two numbers, $350,000 plus $37,500, which equals $387,500. For stock ABC, the loan value of ABC as a percentage of the loan value for the portfolio is $350,000 divided by $387,500. This equals 90.32%. For stock XYZ, the loan value of XYZ as a percentage of the loan value of the overall portfolio is $37,500 divided by $387,500, which equals 9.68%. Stock ABC's loan value is over 25% and is therefore concentrated. Stock XYZ's loan value is under 25%. Therefore, stock XYZ is not concentrated. When a position is concentrated, two things could happen. First, an adjusted margin rate can be applied. This means that the margin requirement may increase. Conversely, that means the loan value rate will decrease. Second, a loan value limit will apply to the security. This will limit the amount of funds you will be extended based on this holding. For example, if a security with a loan value of $500,000 has a loan value limit of $250,000, then only $250,000 would be lent out on the position. Both of these measures are designed to help limit the risk of holding concentrated positions by reducing the amount of leverage available to you. To help manage the increased risk of concentrated positions, BMO Investor Line may immediately adjust the margin rate and will always place a loan value limit as soon as the position meets the concentration threshold. This in turn may affect your buying power. You can easily find out when a position is concentrated, as well as the adjusted margin rates and loan value limits that are applied to concentrated securities by viewing the Margin tab. First, go to Holdings Details for your account, then click on the Margin tab. On the right, in the column labeled Notes, you will see if any securities are concentrated and what revised limits have been applied. If your concentrated position ever becomes unconcentrated, then the concentration restrictions, such as the loan value limit, will be immediately lifted. Remember, concentration status can be affected by other buys, sells, deposits, or withdrawals to the margin account.